All right. So we have Homestead here with their
Hello.
character Honeybeam.
Yes.
Yes. So we'll go
Should
ahead and
I?
move over to this first. Um, actually, no. Yeah, let's do your introduction first, and then we'll
Okay.
switch to the initial area. Because we'll talk once I get your background, we'll figure out what the process for moving over to the next scene is.
Okay. Um, should I just read a synopsis of the background, or would you prefer the entire thing?
Yeah, let's make everybody suffer. Let's do the whole thing.
All right. So I promise it's not terribly long.
I hope so.
All right. So Honeybeam is a lively and cheerful fairy from the Feywild. She was born into a small, close-knit clan of garden fairies nestled in a lush garden glade. It was filled with blossoms of every hue, but Honeybeam loved the violets and lavender the most because it reminded her of her hair. She is very lively and bubbly in nature, and she was the heart of her clan. She would sing to the blossoms as she tended to them, and her cheerful melodies were uplifting to all of those who heard them. In her clan, Honeybeam was known for her endless optimism and her unshakable belief that every being had a spark of good within them. She felt a deep connection to Veronesta, um, and Honeybeam admired the goddess's dedication to beauty and joy, offering her bouquets of her finest flowers as tokens for her devotion. On her 50th birthday, she felt a divine call during the Midsummer Festival. Under the moonlit sky, Veronesta blessed her with a vision, tasking her to spread beauty and joy to the mortal world as a healer of hearts and souls. She was given an ornate silver mirror to keep communication with Veronesta. And eager to fill her calling, she began training as a cleric under the elder of her clan, learning to channel divine magic and connect with the natural world. Um, let's see. Honeybeam now wanders the realm carrying her faith and her love of flowers wherever she goes. She travels the mortal world, going to visit villages and teaching children how to grow flowers and weaving floral crowns for the wary and downtrodden. Adventures are not without danger. Dark forces are of the unseelie court are always in opposition to the light she spreads. Um, and she has bright, shiny wings with the scent of honeysuckle flowers that pours from her. And that is her backstory. Very detailed.
Yeah, that's right, child.
Yes. Thank you, Emily.
Well, with that, um, what is it? Venestra has sent you with a vision of a way to open up a portal to the human world after training with the elders of your clan. There was a process of understanding that there is darkness as well as light in all humans, and learning to pull that light out of the dark is going to be a challenge. We're going to open up. Actually, no. Yeah, you're gonna. They feel that your training has been completed with the aspect of being prepared enough and having enough optimism to deal with the darkness and sorrow that lies ahead. So they send you out to open up the portal. And so we're gonna do that and see if it loads for you or not. It says loading
Alrighty.
now, doesn't it?
It does,
Excellent.
98%.
Fancy.
Ooh, loading a faithful. It's still at 98%.
Yeah, it's okay. It'll be there for another 3 hours. Don't worry about it.
Um, Let me try refreshing. Maybe that will help.
Yeah, I could also have preloaded. Preload scene. Pull to scene. It's a large map. There's a lot of detail, and it's not. It was a 3D map that was transformed into a 2D, so it's loading a lot of information.
Ah, okay.
So in the future,
My screen has just gone gray at this point, so I'm just waiting to see what it does.
Oh, because you
There it
refreshed.
is.
There you are.
Yep. Here it is. Oh, now it's just gray, like light gray. So
That might be from your character's vision aspect. Did that help?
no.
Okay, let's do night. See if that changes anything.
Oh, I can see something illuminated, but it's still grayed out for the map itself.
The map itself. Okay. I don't know how to fix that. Let's try this. See if that does it. Fog exploration off. Save changes. Reset. I don't know how to determine what you're seeing.
Let me see. Maybe I can, because I'm doing it on my laptop, but I have my phone. So you're probably gonna see my ceiling in just a moment. Hold on. Oh, nope, you see a keyboard. Okay, this is what I'm seeing.
That's weird. That's incorrect.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. We're back. We fixed it. The coloration issue is gone. The map loaded in too soon. So, after probably several weeks, if not months, of your elders actually training you and going through a bunch of stuff and making sure that you understand how humans work, they send you out to with a blessing, not necessarily anything mechanical, but just their like a father's blessing for their daughter to get married. They send you out to open up the portal to the mortal plane, material plane. Can you see your iconography?
Can I see it, or is that what you're saying?
Your visual indicator for your creature.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yep.
Can you move your character?
Let's see. Yes, I can.
Nice. Okay. It's a very large map, so you're gonna have to zoom in. The squares are tiny.
I see that, yeah.
Yeah, as well as your cursor icon.
Oh, it's very tiny.
Yep. That's because you can zoom in all the way, so a 5-foot square fills your entire screen.
Ah, okay. Yep, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Teeny tiny cursors.
It's just so I can have large battle maps.
That's just because they're fairy sized.
That too. There you go. That's weird. Everything in the mortal or the material plane is also fairy sized.
Fair enough. Right. So.
What is your character wanting to do? What is Honeybeam's plan or thought process? Not plan,
So is
because plan is not a word.
Is this the location that she is to find a portal to, or is this like where she just came through?
So you're at the entrance, continuing along a pathway,
Okay.
and there's been guidance to follow a pathway out. It was probably a day of travel to get here.
Okay. I suppose so. This pathway would be leading her to the place that she needs to get to, correct?
Correct.
I would say that she would just be continuing along the path and making her way to the spot that she needs to be at.
Excellent. You are free to do anything that your character would want to do, whether that's look at flowers, collect anything, do anything that they want to do. The environment exists regardless of
All
tutorial
right, she
level
would.
mechanics. So
I think I'm trying to figure out exactly where the path is. Is this? Oh, wait. If I zoom out, I bet that's. Yep, that's the path. Okay. So,
yeah, because if you zoom in everywhere all the way to your character,
it just looked
it looks
solid.
Like, yeah, it looks like a solid path, and then you zoom out, and then oh, there it is.
I think what she will be doing is she'll be walking along the path, but also taking moments to stop and appreciate all the flowers that are blooming and kind of sniffing them and, appreciating them along the way. So every few seconds, kind of taking a few steps and then stopping and looking at them and then another few steps.
Excellent. Why don't you go ahead and roll a dexterity save then?
Alrighty. Where is the... Oh, where'd you go? There it is. You said dex save, right?
Correct.
Is that just the same as a normal dex roll
No.
on here? How do you do the save on here?
So for your save, you click the word dex, then normal. Oh, it is. Hold on, that's weird. I don't know how to do a save then. Do I... What? Oh, it's in the box that says saving throw. That we both miss.
Okay. There we go. You mean the giant box that's sitting right there in front of me?
Yeah, that one. That we both miss.
Alrighty. That was funny. I like the first one better.
What first one?
Touche.
Okay. I deleted it because we were learning. But nothing bad's gonna happen. One of the plants, this being the Feywild, sometimes the plants like to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
And they, as you're reaching out, they like latch onto your arm, kind of like Venus flytrap style. They lurch out and grab onto your arm. But I mean, it's a struggle. There's no damage. It's more, if you were an even tinier creature than you were, it would be trying to dissolve your body in acid, but it's literally dealing 0 acid to you because you're too big.
Okay.
Think like so Venus flytrap, but even smaller.
So I reach my hand in to try to caress one of the flowers, and it latches onto my hand, and it's one of those, get off of me situation.
It's a panic, get off of you situation, yeah.
Alrighty. In that case, she will slowly back away from that flower and continue on a little bit quickened pace now.
Okay. You don't want to venture wildly into the unknown? You can just decide I'm going to go do a Feywild campaign by myself.
Yes. That will be the, what happens when she gets to the portal.
Oh, that won't be a Feywild campaign.
Let's see. So she'll just kind of make her way down, and it looks kind of like an impasse down here where there's like a split in the trail. Is that what I'm seeing correctly?
It's less a split in the trail, and it goes over water.
Ah, okay.
But you can also roll a
Um,
survival check for me.
all right.
Because you asked the question, maybe your character did too.
She certainly would have, because that looks like it would veer off somewhere. So you said survival?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There you go. Although it does seem like this area is a clearing as well over to the right of you, the empty path continues all the way southeast across water to a much more open clearing that also has a giant stone pedestal that's in your line of sight.
Okay.
That gap is like 5 feet down over water, but you have a flying speed, so
Yes.
that's not a concern you have.
All right. So she will continue on. Oh, I see where I had to move the screen
Yeah.
to adjust.
That's a big map.
Oh, come on. There we go.
It's not too far.
She'll kind of make her way down to here. Again, gonna get distracted by some flowers a little bit, sniff around. And then when she comes...
To interact with what you said, roll a nature check.
Sure. I just saw a pink flower, like a big pink thing. I was like, oh.
Might as well, if you something draws your attention on a map, we might as well have you actually interact with it. Since
Exactly.
you said you wanted to interact with it. Nothing bad, it just smells like another flower. There's no special overwhelming scent or anything like that. It's just a plant.
Alrighty.
Smells
so she'll
nice,
just
though.
kind of smile at the plant and then move along towards the water.
Okay.
And she would most likely just try to fly over the water. I'm not sure if there's any check that she has to do on that.
Nope, not for movement speed.
Okay. Great. So she'll kind of peer over the edge, look at the water, and then just take flight and go across. How does it matter how far that is, or would that not even be 30?
You can continuously fly for an entire day of travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I could that.
That's how wings work on creatures.
Make her way through.
Yep.
And then she'll see the shrine on this side, and then hasten pace and kind of make her way there.
Excellent. Fun, let's do that. Okay. You arrive at this stone pedestal, which, by the way, is like 8 feet tall.
Oh, so it's massive compared to her.
Yeah. And the book is,
goodness.
like, if you were to lay down straight, the book would be bigger than your entire body.
All right. Very large.
It seems more like
a
tall
book bed.
elven. Yeah, it's a book bed. Not a bunk bed, that's different. It's definitely a book bed. An investigation.
Okay. I got distracted, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Investigation. Where are you? Where'd you go? There you are.
My goal is to get you to roll a bunch of dice to get you used to a character.
Sounds good. That was a terrible roll.
Yeah, it is. From what you can tell, this book doesn't have anything in it.
Okay. It's just a stone pages, nice smooth.
Why don't you roll me a perception check first?
Okay.
It's just because the book is so big, you're going through all of these pages, and it's talking about some kind of like grocery list. Maybe
Okay.
maybe it's on the wrong page.
Nope.
No, it's the right page, and there's no other reason for you to be here. There you go. End of campaign.
I will, in
Mhm.
that case, since she's not finding anything on the pages themselves, perhaps there's something around the book that she should be
Sure.
checking.
Survival, nature, or let me look. Survival, nature, or history.
Okay, let's see. What do I have the highest in? All right, survival it is.
I'm trying to not get you to roll the same check over and over again. There you go. Literally nothing is here. What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness.
Wow, everything is below a 10. Except for the fact that you could tell that there's stuff over here. There's no information. All of this is pointless.
Okay.
This is really puzzling you. This is a good sign for the future of your intelligence and intellect concerns.
Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my screen keeps like scrolling all the way up and then all the way down for some reason.
That is bizarre.
It is. I'm telling you, it's because I'm playing a fairy.
Yeah, that's quite accurate.
Oh, I can't even access the screen now. What happened? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm fighting with the screen right now.
Okay.
I just want to move it slightly.
No, move the whole thing.
There it goes. Okay. Yay. All right. Maybe if I scroll in, that will help. So there is nothing on the book.
Nothing around the book.
Nothing around the book, correct.
Or in the book. I mean, there's a grocery list, but that's not really helpful.
Not terribly. In that case, she will check the base of the structure to see if there's any sort of like placard or anything like that.
Oh boy. Okay.
Or not.
No, this is good. It's fine. Everything is suffering.
Okay.
What's the name of the voice channel, by the way?
I don't know. What is it? Everything is fine.
Yeah, I agree. Well said.
And if nothing comes of this, she's going to check something else.
I have an idea too if this doesn't work. I'm trying to come up with something completely different.
Okay. So should she roll a...
That's what I'm trying to figure out what you're rolling.
Okay.
Let's do Arcana.
All right.
That's when you have a +6 in.
Yes. If swear if this is a 1.
I hope it is. Oh, there you go.
There. Okay. There's something.
Do you interact with actually a... What is it? Vanestra?
Vanestra. Yep.
Vanestra? Varanessa?
That's
Vanessa
something
Hudgens?
There we go.
Okay. You interact with an image on the pedestal that actually has a mural wrapping around it of both the Seelie and Unseelie court. And you interact with an image of your patron, and the book actually ends up flipping to a proper page,
Ah, okay.
reading a poem on it.
All right.
Beneath the moon's soft silver glow, the flowers dance, shall secrets show. A violet whispers the dawn's embrace, its petals bold in twilight's space. Next the rose of crimson hue, its thorns protect what's pure and true. A lily white so soft and fair reflects the stars in evening air. Yes, I will share this with you in
Okay.
text.
I was gonna say,
The
can I add this
marigold
to the channel?
with golden crown, the guards the sun as it sets down. Last the lavender, calm and sweet, shall mark the circle's quest complete. One by one the colors align to guide the way, a path divine. Mistake the order, and chaos take flight. The spirits will dance till the wrongs turn right. So, pasting into here.
Alrighty. I'm going to quickly take this and put it in the journal just so that I have it as well.
That works for me.
Oh, can I copy that? Hold on.
You should be able to. And if not, then I'll send it to you in Discord.
Oh, I don't have journals enabled.
Create. Those are items. Where's the journal? There it is.
Phone.
Create journal entry folder.
And
Uh,
no, no,
Oh.
you can
Guys,
create journal entry.
children.
Nothing else to say. Fine, if you don't put that back on.
Emily Jane. Stop. Thank you.
I'm not taking if you put that back on. Hey, fine, put it back. Okay.
Delay.
Oh,
I guess you did decent.
You tell him. Edit. Oh, heck. Why is it showing twice?
How many players do you guys have?
Right now it's just her.
yeah, just
Can I go?
no, Emily.
No, you may not. You are a child.
This
I
one's
am-
for grown-ups, okay?
I am a stranger on the internet. You are a
Exactly.
child.
No, you're not a stranger because mom knows you.
No,
No, not really.
not really.
Oh,
So,
never mind.
I need you to be quiet, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm trying to write this poem out, but it is not working.
Oh no.
No, it's
well,
working. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Let me see if I can view ownership to homestead. Owner, save.
Oh, I see poem. There we go. Cool.
Excellent.
All right, perfect. And now I should be able to add pages as well.
I also don't know how accurate that is to the image I have presented before you. However, I put this into the poem generator, so
Fair enough.
that's why it's a puzzle, because maybe even I can't figure it out.
This is AI generated. It's gonna have errors.
Yes, although I have it specifically trained it to be more impressive than generic AI.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Beneath the moon's soft glow. And we are in daylight, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So, just so that I am caught up myself, she was instructed to come to this location. Just go to this location for the portal, correct? There was no additional.
There was no at a certain time.
Okay. All right. I'm just reading through again. Sorry.
No worries, you're good.
Fail that. Yeah.
So it sounds as though this is something to do with Twilight. What time of day is it?
1 or 2 in the afternoon. Slightly past midday.
Okay. I'm gonna warn you now, I am terrible at puzzles. So...
This is intentionally done because I want to be able to have a variety of encounters
Okay.
in the actual campaign. So that way it's not always the same thing. It's people working through puzzles where usually if the puzzle is done incorrectly, combat happens.
Mm-hmm.
Or some kind of environmental danger. But you'll also have 7 other people because the party size will be 8.
Very true. I think what she is going to start doing is possibly looking around to see if any of these flowers that are listed are quail in the immediate vicinity.
Absolutely.
So would that be, should she do like an investigation on that, or?
Oh, hey, you know what?
Hmm.
You want to know something super fun? I gave you the wrong poem before I edited it based off the picture I gave you.
Awesome!
And so the solution equals 0.
Yay!
So let me just edit your configure ownership. Your informational mishaps there. Edit. Thank you. Bang. But the generic concept is so accurate.
Okay.
Close. Okay, it did change.
Yes, it did.
I was gonna say, because there are no white flowers there.
I was like, okay. All right, let me read through this again. Sorry.
Sure, I will also read it out loud, because
Perfect.
there's other people. In the glade where colors gleam, the flowers guard the fabled dream. A blossom violet, dust serene light, opens the path beneath the night. The orange lily, bold and bright, signals dawn's first warming sight. The marigold with golden sheen watches o'er sunlit green. Petals, crimson petals, a fiery hue, stand as guardians steadfast and true. The last hydrangea, soft and round, completes the circle, the bloom is found. Align them well, the hues must flow, to call the magic deep below. A single misstep, sprites take the lead, their laughter rings till blooms are freed.
Okay, that one is much easier.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I was like, interesting. You're just taking the existence of the entire map into play. Good to know, game. Thank you.
Yes.
No, I actually had to take this picture and draw circles around the ones I specifically wanted used.
Oh, geez. Okay. Um, yeah, so in that case, she will do the same thing of looking for these exact flowers within the immediate vicinity of the uh, location that she's in now.
Great.
Because it sounds like she has to gather flowers. Oh, there's quail escaping. Emily, can you get them, please? We have baby quail in the house because they are too young to go outside right now, and they've escaped.
Out of the cage or out of the house?
Out of the cage, so
Okay,
they're running
that's way
around
better.
alone.
That's okay. It'll give the children something to chase.
There's only one in there.
Can you find the quail, please?
Yep.
All right. Quietly though. Thank you.
Okay.
That was not quiet. Yes. So I'm assuming that she has to gather these flowers and place them in a circle. That's what I'm gathering from this. Complete the circle. The bloom is found. So does she have to roll anything to look for these flowers? Or
Roll me a generic intelligence check.
all right. Nope, that's not it. Come on. I just clicked it. Come on. What are you doing?
Good question.
Oh.
There you go.
That's
Fancy.
better.
They have to be touched in a specific order.
Okay.
Not necessarily placed in a circle, just the flowers touched in specific order. That being said, there are 5 options, and there are 5 big sections of flowers in front of you.
Okay.
I've intentionally, if you zoom out too, there are not any other big things in like a 30-foot radius around here.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
It's only one. If you zoom out a bit, if you look at the bottom left of underneath the pedestal.
Yep.
And they just go, like.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, I get it.
Yeah, there's just right here.
Perfect. Okay, so she is going to. I'm just looking back at this. Signals dawns, warming light. So she is going to look for. I'm assuming this would be the orange lily first. And she's going to look for that. Which looks like it's directly in front of, like, straight line.
Sure.
Okay.
Right to the right or in front?
This right here.
Okay. As you interact with this one, I need a wisdom saving throw if that's incorrect.
Okay. I was trying to figure out which one looks like a lily. So. Wisdom. Come on. There we go. That was almost a 1.
As you touch the flower out of order, a mischievous sprite appears and just kind of laughs at you about 3 or 4 inches away from your face, does a backflip and then lands on the petal that you just touched, and is now just laughing continuously. Meaning any mental checks that you do would normally have been at disadvantage now, meaning you as a player would have to actually figure this out on your own.
Fun. Okay.
Uh,
This is gonna be a lot.
So you are fine because you actually no. Yeah, you currently have disadvantage on mental checks because it's a DC of 12 and it's the instigator that wins on ties,
Okay.
meaning that your saving throws are more powerful. Because if they roll the number, it doesn't win.
I'm not sure. Okay.
Say a wisdom save of 15, or they fall on the floor prone laughing. If they get a 15, you still win. And they're on the floor laughing.
Ah. Okay.
So they don't need a 16 to win. They need they need a 16, meaning it's harder for them to succeed by like 5%. You have a 5% more power in your saving throw spells.
Okay. So.
Which also means enemies have that too.
Ah. Fun.
Yeah.
Can she easily identify what these flowers are? Is that all known to her? Like she can easily.
You can do a straight mental check because you would have advantage, but now you don't.
Okay.
So, a mental check of your choice, be that survival, history, investigation, nature, any of those, but it's probably going to be survival or perception.
Okay.
Because you have +3s to them.
Yes. I'll do perception. And you said straight, just normal.
Correct.
Because of the perfect.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Okay. So the going in order from clockwise, the top one up here all the way down to the last one. The top one is a violet blossom. This one is an orange lily. Oh, hold on. My information might be incorrect. No, that's right. This is an orange lily. This is a crimson flower, the one you're in front of.
Ah, okay.
The this is a hydrangea. And then this one is a marigold.
Perfect. Okay. And I'm just going to and in character, rereading the poem through, and she comes across this section where it says, "A blossom violet dusk serene light opens the path beneath the night." So since it is opening, perhaps this is the one to start with. And she will make her way up towards the violet and touch that one.
Sure. As you interact with that one, the flower that you selected starts to glow a bit. Oops. As the environment around you starts to darken.
Ooh. That must have been the right one then. And then she's going to think back to the poem, and it says, "Orange lily, bold and bright, signals dawn first warming light. Dawn comes after the evening, so that must be next. And she's gonna fly over and touch the lily.
That one also
Yeah.
seems to be correct.
Okay. Reading on through the poem, the marigold with golden sheen watches over sunlight green. So, mid-morning, perhaps. And she's going to remember where the marigold was and fly down to that one. And touch that.
Another correct one.
Perfect. Crimson Petal is a fiery hue, stands as guardian, steadfast and true. Fly over to the red flower where the sprite was. And touch that.
It starts to glow, and then all of them fade, and then the lights reset.
Okay.
And it is now back to like 2:30 in the afternoon, 1:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Let me check here. There now appear to be a variety of other abnormally distracting flowers that form a complete circle around the pedestal.
Oh no. So that it forms a complete circle?
Yeah, go ahead and do an insight check.
Okay. Because I'm just thinking back to the poem with the completion thing. Insight. Is that at disadvantage at all? Or
It's straight. It's not advantage
Okay.
or disadvantage.
I wasn't sure if it was because of the sprite thing.
Oh, yeah.
but-
No, it's fine.
Okay.
This is also kind of tutorial-esque mode. So, until the session 1 of the actual campaign, I'm going to be more gentle on this kind of stuff. Plus, in the actual campaign, you'll have 7 other people to help out.
Mhm.
This completion of the circle is definitely the sprites messing with you for getting something wrong again.
Okay. So she will go up and restart the ones that she knows are correct. So that will be the violet, followed by the lily,
Right?
followed by the marigold.
Mm-hmm.
And now that she knows that the crimson flower is incorrect, she would touch the hydrangea instead.
Right?
And then she would say, oh, it looks like it was the hydrangea then. That only leaves the crimson for last. And she would touch the crimson flower. It was.
Yeah. As you see this, there's actually, let me see if I can find, like, yeah, okay, hold on. Conditions, class features, no, other, no. Where is it? Convenience effects. Does that work if I... never mind, it's a token. I was trying to
Okay.
do some kind of magical effect that would show up as like a portal. but it doesn't.
Oh.
Let me just see if I do this. And I draw one. And then I go in and light animation. That.
Oh, cool. I can see that. Oh, I can't move.
I broke
All
your
right,
character,
so-
maybe. I don't think so, but I may
Yeah,
have.
I can move now.
Okay.
I don't know what happened there. I tried to move it and all it did was just like stay there. All right, so she's going to see that and fly across towards the portal.
Excellent. As you approach the portal, you see a graveyard, a town square, and what looks like a village through the portal. And that's where we're going to end for yours. You hit level 2. And we'll deal with that import for another time.
Okay.
But that was supposed to take a half hour.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your sorry. It's technical difficulties for like a half hour of it. And then puzzles are hard, and I gave the wrong information for a puzzle.
That's okay.
So it was a collaborative failure.
It's all good.
Okay.